Yaws is a bacterial infection of the skin, bones, and joints. This disease is caused by the spirochete bacterium Treponema pallidum, a subspecies of Pretinu. Unlike syphilis, Yaws is non-venereal, meaning it is not sexually transmitted. It is transmitted by direct skin contact with the skin source and lesion of infected person. The bacterium is able to enter the body through a pre-existing open wound, bite, or scratch. Within 90 days of contracting the bacteria, a primary lesion called mother yaw appears at the point of entry. After about 6 to 16 weeks, more skin and bone lesions occur, usually around the nose and mouth. Tertiary stage begins and soft tissue destruction results in disfigurement of the face and nose. This disease occurs in Africa, Asia, and Latin America in communities that are warm, tropical, isolated, and poor. Humans are the reservoir for this disease, but it mainly infects children under the age of 15. Yaws can be detected by examining skin lesions or with a blood test for syphilis. This disease can be treated with an injection of benzathine penicillin or an oral dose of azithromycin.
Votre enfant a déjà reçu le traitement?
This tropical forest here in northeast Congo is home to the pygmies. For nearly a month now, 3 MSF teams have been roaming the Ubangi River and the forest paths in what has been a veritable human and logistical feat. Their aim is to reach the pygmy communities who, for a short while during the rainy season, live a sedentary lifestyle in hundreds of villages scattered across the forest. The teams want to treat, and in so doing eradicate, Yaws, a long-since forgotten disease found amongst isolated populations living in poor hygiene conditions. Excluded from the healthcare system, the pygmies living in northeast Congo are particularly affected by the disease. Yaws, transmitted by skin-to-skin contact, causes skin lesions and then goes on to affect bones, soft tissue and joints.
On a un moyen simple de la traiter et de l'éradiquer.
There's an easy way to treat and eradicate Yaws. It takes just a single dose of the antibiotic azithromycin. It is highly effective and extremely well tolerated. It's a drug that has been around for a long time. It's safe and can eradicate the disease in a population that the health services usually find difficult to reach.
MSF teams organised the distribution of azithromycin in September, aiming to treat a population of 25,000 people. Teams will return to the villages in a month's time to monitor the success of the treatment and to give the antibiotic to those who weren't there first time round.
This map shows the most recent data from routine surveillance in Yaws epidemic countries, the colored areas, compared with global distribution in 1950, the gray areas. There was a case of Yaws that appeared in the Republic of Congo, affecting a 10-year-old boy who showed signs of a fever and lesions all over his body. Symptoms included fever, lesions, sore throat, and nausea. The differential diagnosis included monkeypox and Yaws with the co-diagnosis of malaria. Swabs of lesions and blood samples were collected and sent to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention for testing. People tested positive for treponema antibodies using the Trepsure enzyme immunoassay. The patient was given acetaminophen and benzathine penicillin, and the patient made a full recovery.
And in a positive development on the health front, India has been acknowledged as the first country in the world to become Yaws-free. Union Health Minister J.P. Nadda received an official citation from World Health Organization and the UNICEF for elimination of maternal and neonatal tetanus and for being Yaws-free on Thursday. Yaws is a kind of bacterial infection that affects skin, bones and joints, while tetanus, another bacterial infection, leads to muscle spasm that can be fatal. An official statement said India was validated for MNTE in April 2015, much ahead of the global target date of December 2015. According to the WHO, 19 countries have still not reached the MNTE status. The Union Health Minister said that following the success of polio eradication program, these achievements reflect the dedication of the country towards achievement of health equity and universal health coverage. He added that this accomplishment is significant as India has achieved the milestone of being Yaws-free much before the WHO global target year of 2020.